Hello, and welcome to this video tutorial on how to utilize Compass Learning. To access Compass Learning on a laptop, please visit the URL www.thelearningodyssey.com using a web browser such as Safari. To access on an iPad, there are a few additional steps. Please contact Carrie Obradovich for directions for those few additional steps and continue watching this tutorial because once you are logged in, both platforms, whether you're using the iPad or a laptop, are the same. Once you have logged in, either on a laptop computer or on your iPad, you'll begin by having the students log in using their designated username and password. Then click Login. Once students are logged in, they should check to see that their name is up in the top left-hand corner so that they know they are logged into their own account. Next, you will see folders that are individualized for that particular student based on their MAP scores, or sometimes they may have specific assignments from their teacher. Also, you will notice that they should be in the math area. For students to get started, what they will do is they will just log in to their first folder in the top left corner. Unless otherwise instructed, students should always start at the top left and work their way to the right. Once they're finished, then go to the next row. Like I said, to begin the first folder in the top left, students will double click on the folder. It will then drill down into another folder, and they will continue clicking until they get to the activities. These activities and quizzes are designated with stars, and the checkbox denote that they're completed. So students will go down until they see the next available one that is not completed. Once they get to that one, they will double click. If it's an activity they started before, they will click on Continue. Otherwise, they will click on Quit to exit. In this case, I'll just show you what it looks like to continue so you can get an idea of what a quiz looks like. They'll enter their multiple choice answers on a quiz. Once they have completed a quiz, they would click Turn In. Since this is a demo, I'm going to exit out. I am not going to turn this quiz in. I also want to show you what an activity looks like. So there you saw a sample of a quiz. Students are also going to be completing activities. So let's just take a quick look at what an activity would look like. So here's a sample activity. As you can see, the status is 100% ready. The arrow will flash to begin the game or tutorial. Students will get some written directions that they have to read. Once they've read them, they will click Proceed. Again, here you can see we're talking about a real-life example. There's an architect. The students will read it. Click Proceed.
When you stand directly in front of a building, you can't tell what the sides, back, or top of the building look like. You are seeing a flat view of the building. Every three-dimensional object has flat views. This building has 6 sides: the front, right side, back, left side, top, and bottom. You don't have to know what all the views are to build a figure, though.
Okay, so you can see down here there's a little progress bar that kind of tells how far we are into the activity, and you can't click ahead. Notice this didn't start flashing until they watch that portion of the video.
Often a figure is drawn in perspective to help you see that it is three-dimensional. When this happens, the front view is on the left, and the right side view is on the right, unless they are marked otherwise. The way that the figure is drawn, it is possible to see the front, right side, and top views of the figure. The back, left side, and bottom views are mirror images of these three. It is possible to create a three-dimensional figure like this one, knowing just one set of these views.
So again, you can see this is a teaching video looking a little bit different than the quiz that you just saw. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this video to take you back to the student's screen. They can always get back home, so that's the very first screen that they see after they've logged in by clicking on the house. A couple other things that I want to show you that tend to be important to you as you are facilitating a group. In addition to guiding students through these activities, you can check on their progress by checking in their portfolio. We ask you to do this at the beginning or end of each session to check in with students on their progress. You can look at, once you click on this, you can look at their progress from the day, the week, or the month. So as you can see here, today, this student had been working on this activity. And over here, you can see that this little icon shows that they're not completed with it. It is not full. If it's a completed activity, it might have a score, or it might just say NA, and this box will be filled in to show that they've completed it, but it was not a graded activity. This is a good way to monitor students. Sometimes when you're utilizing Compass, a student might be asked to repeat an activity multiple times if it's something they did not do well on or struggling. This is a good way for you to check in with the student if they're saying to you they've already done something. They're probably being asked to do it again because right here their score was a low score and it will not allow them to move on until they've shown that it is something that they understand. So like I said, you can check in with them each day or each week to talk with them about their progress. Another thing is, if you notice this number right here, this small number, if you're looking to get to a specific activity with a student, perhaps it's something they're not doing well on and you want to go to it, this number 56306, if you look down in the corner over here, you can only see a part of it, but there's a little icon, here we go, that's better, of a magnifying glass. So you can click on that and you can actually search by that code. You can enter that code and it'll take you directly to that activity. So that's a summary of how to get students logged in utilizing Compass. Also helps you understand how to check in with them regularly using their portfolio. Last thing you want to remind students of at the end of each session is to make sure that they click the log out button up here, and then it will take them back to their home screen. Thank you for watching this tutorial and for supporting our students using Compass Learning.